34 survivors. 60 head-to-head games of endurance and skill. This is Slate's World Cup of Dead by Daylight survivors. In fact, I bought a big bag of muesli, then I was in the kitchen with Mr. Orion, and Mr. Orion said, "That's a nice bag of muesli," and then moved some stuff aside from the kitchen counter and unveiled the fact that we already had 2 bags of muesli and a mason jar full of muesli as well, and I felt a little bit of a plonker. But you know what? You can never have too much muesli. Hello, Sex Hammer 420 Call Dude. Get marbles on. Not today, I'm afraid. Maybe at some point in the future. Maybe some Christmas marbles. Hope you've been keeping well. Oh, it's dread. Just get one of these locked. Get something to eat. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. I will do. I will do. But we'll put everything on the table for Yoichi here. Want to get a good performance going. Whoever loses here, you're not mathematically eliminated, but your path to the playoffs is far more narrow. Muesli's great. I am having a muesli renaissance here. I'm liking it a great deal. Do you add anything like fruit with your muesli? I don't, but I might end up doing so. Everything on the table, so a buffet. I haven't had a buffet in a while. Nice Slate NFL jersey. That was a gift from Ali, and it is a wonderful gift. Thank you, thank you. Doing well, doing well. Hope you are too. It's nice to see you in chat, yeah. One of the best usernames going. It's between yourself and Join the Trade Union. 2 very strong usernames for different reasons. Winter just doesn't feel very breakfasty to me. Only ever seem to feel like eating at night during this time of year. Brains are weird. I hear what you mean. And I think a lot of the breakfasts I have, I rarely do cooked breakfasts. Because, well, effort, quite frankly. And it means that all the breakfasts I do tend to have are cold. And when you're already cold, you know, it's not quite what you want to be doing. So it's dredge. Can we get 2 quick gens here? Going to help out with this one. They're going down to basements. They are. Is there going to be time for this? I really do doubt it. Unless they teleport immediately, they will not. They'll head over here. We flee the scene. Who are they after? Looks like they're after the Fang. Oh, no. They're going back to the basement. Get the gem. What are they doing? What are they doing? Commit. Gotta commit. Come on, where's the commitment? Fang! Oh, do you know what? Fair play. Fair play to you. I thought you'd given up on the thing. You'd not. You came back. You got the gen. I respect that a hell of a lot. We need to heal up. We're going to go for this save. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Okay, we're now calling on Feng once again for the save. There's nothing really to loop here. Got to just keep on going. Got to just keep on going. Can you get around here? Can barely see my hand in front of my face. And we won't quite get the pallet. But the basement on hook is there. 2 gens popped. I think that's a fine situation. There's our hook. I'm looking over there. Someone to the right as well. Porridge is a very good shout, actually. Nothing better than a hot roll and square sausage on a cold morning. Ah, they sound good. What about the porridge? What, mulling syrup? Ah, non-alcoholic to go on top. Love wintry treats. That sounds very nice and warming. Yeah, I agree. Big box of fruit and fibre. Fruit and fibre is fine. Banana bread. Had that in a while. Nightfall. It's horrible. It's nasty. It's tough to go against. It will hopefully pass shortly. We'll trade heals here. And Yoichi does have empathic connection. Has slightly faster heals. Look at the shout out to Ali. Porridge with a fuck ton of ginger and cinnamon. For a bit of golden syrup. Absolutely delightful. Yeah, stirring in that golden syrup to the porridge. Woof. Woof. Oh, there's Dredge. Get away. Get away from them. They're locking lots of lockers. We might be giving away a bountiful amount of aura reading in doing so. Well, I don't mind that. The benefits should outweigh negatives there. And there's the thing with Dredge. You see Dredge over there, you move over here. Obviously, I can really easily teleport from one side of the map to the other, so you're never truly safe. Do we have a gen on this side? We do. Have either of these been worked on? No. There's your third hook. And this is a bloody dead zone. Look at this area. Come on, you could stand to pop a pallet here, surely. On behalf of Killer Mains, I would not be upset if you popped a pallet down in this great swathe of nothingness over here. I'm sure they've run the tests and they consider this balanced. It's a scary place to be as Survivor, that much is for sure. No, Sarah, don't sweat that. Don't sweat that. I've only got 5 minutes or so until I am able to eat a little bit, so I'm not sweating it. 1 baked bean and a drop of coffee. Tell you what, that is making your meals go far. Do you want to heal? I want to heal. Absolutely fine with that notion. Things appear to have quieted down, and Big Mouth strikes again. Nightfall's about to begin, so things will not be quiet for long. Looks like Jake taking a chase way over on the right-hand side there, just over the other side of Killer Shack. There is Dredge. Behaviour tests. Possibly a smidgen too much credit. I hear you. I hear you. Hello, Slate. Wonder what the snowmen look like to Dredge in Nightfall. Good question. Good question. If you're a survivor in a snowman during the Nightfall, do you still give away an aura? I have no idea. It's a very interesting point. I think I want to leave that gen alone, to be honest. We're looking ahead now to a 3-gen situation. But, crucially, 3 gens completed, a score of 3 already on the board for Yoichi. Barely see a damn thing now. Oh, you gotta play this really, really... Oh, they're teleporting, okay. I'll play this really, really cautiously. There's the unhook. Here's a gen. You really can see very little. You can't plan out your routes during Nightfall. It's almost a given that you're going to take an injury if you are sticking on one of these outlier gens, one of these scary dead zone gens. There's your dying state, but they can take a hook. That is not a pressing issue. What is a pressing issue? Is getting these gens done. We've not got our Dark Theory boon out there. Am I extraordinarily interested in getting it out there? Not really. I consider it a bit of a waste of a totem. There they are. That's what I mean. Nightfall, you hear them, but you've no real idea where they're coming from. His pallet's gone. Oh dear. They're faking out, coming back. Teleporting. That's alright, gives us an opportunity to flee the scene. There they are. Can we get to Killer Shack? Window's not on this side. That shouldn't be an issue. There is a pallet here. Get the window, they won't counter that. Get the window again. Swing and a miss for the Dredge. Good moves from Yoichi. They've teleported away, okay. Very nice stuff there. There goes that gen. We have a pleasant 3-gen, a happy 3-gen. Can I get a heal here? My friends. My friends. My erstwhile colleagues. My comrades. Jake. Jake. Hello. Thank you very much. Okay. Feeling good about that. Decent loop around Killer Shack. Get the pallet up as well, crucially. 1 gem remaining. There is a wide open door to a score of 6. A strong start for Yoichi. Laying the gauntlet down for Steve. Something interesting I found out is Dead Hard works on the Knight's guards. Yeah, that can be a really easy enabler because they hit far more predictably through the guards. So that can give you the boost of speed, get away. The guard is then done. They don't hunt you anymore. You just need to make sure you're not running it into the path of the Knight. Thereafter, there's a Dredge. Do they check out this gen? They will have known that it was moving previously. Don't head here immediately. Okay. Heck, have to go visit the vampires now. Best luck to survivors. Mostly you, Jeff, and Yoichi take care of everyone. It's the vampires. Wow. I hope that is as pleasant a visit as possible. Thank you so much for swinging by, Hobby. Let's make sure we're getting a gate done. Blood tests. Ah, I see. What's Jake doing? I guess I'm on the gate. No harm, no foul. The knight's great. I've really enjoyed my time with him. I'm excited to play a little bit more of him as well. Again, I might treat myself to a bit of killer this weekend. In terms of, I don't think there'll be a... Oh, yeah. Are we gone? Are we the wind? Good stuff. Oh, Jay, come on now. Give the dredge a break. Right. What a strong performance from Yoichi there. Not a given by any means that game. Strong killer. But does enough to get the full 6. And Steve here cannot get the win. Looking simply to salvage the draw. Trying to, let's see, when does Nancy play? Will the board have to make a decision? Oh god, Nancy's coming up next. Okay, well I can tell you now, I'm hearing Slab, do you have any updates on the kill switched inner healing situation very quickly as we boot into a game here? Hello Slate, happy Friday to you, happy Friday to all the chat. Slab here. The board are convening as we speak. They will come to a view before Nancy plays. Nancy camp have lobbied, so have the other camps here. There are 2 separate views here on whether she will be able to bring in a medkit. I'll come back to you when we hear more. All the best. Thank you so much, Slab. Very kind of you. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that situation for sure. There will be controversy whichever way they go. They're very cognizant of that. They were looking to avoid these kinds of decisions, these kinds of high impact calls. They've been called upon though, and we'll see what they decide after this game. For that though, it'll be the other Stranger Things licensed character, Steve here, has to get all 5 gens and the escape. Anything less will be a loss. And no points gained from round 2. And that'll be Wraith. I'm going to go with Steve. They're going to keep on him as well. They're wanting this first hook situation. Do they get there before the pallet? It will be close. They do not. Steve going to wait here. Do they kick? They do not. Okay, so Steve keeps around the pallet. They will kick now. Should give Steve a fair bit of time. Oh, the pallet's on that side. We're going to preempt this, go around that way. Steve just hesitated a little bit too long. It'll be close on this pallet. Good spin, good whip! And the pallet, beautiful stuff from Steve. Keeping hope alive here. A very, very good move. Can he get to another pallet? He can! What a play from Steve. Extraordinarily well done there. Faking out as a Wraith. Not going to get anything going. A whiff into the trailer, into the wagon. Now here's one thing you don't want to have. A DC before Gem pops. Will mean... Gonna cloak up here. Do they get Steve? They don't. They won't. They can't. No scope. No time. Another pallet dropped. 2 gens pop here. So a killer DC, were it to happen, and you know, we're not gonna get our hopes up here, were it to happen, would mean you need to guess which way they're going. How was that a whiff? How is that a whiff? And it's a pallet stun. This is unbelievable stuff from Steve. Gonna kick the pallet. Steve's gonna flee the scene. Is there anything else he can loot with? He's done such a good job so far. It might be coming to a close unless there's a pallet right here. There will be a window. Faking it out. Oh, and the Wraith just wise to the fake out there. What a run around from Steve, though. Good lord. And that's 2 gens popped. Wouldn't be surprised were another one to pop shortly. All 3 on that gen. There it is. It is, by rights, a 3-gen loot from Steve. What a start. And that's exactly the start you needed if you are going to have this be a good game and that 6-pointer that he needs. Oof. The unhook. This will make it as well, so it will be a swift heal thereafter. A few pallets burnt for sure. You'd have to say to reasonably good effect there. Wraith coming back. There's the injury there. Is Wraith going to see Steve? No, heads away. Heads away, so that allows Steve to get back on this gen. Pallet here. If the pallet were there, Who knows how much longer the chase would have gone on for. Odds on no-ed? We've not really run into too much no-ed so far this tournament. You, of course, never know. There is a dying state over there. Wouldn't be surprised. Well, the Wraith head over to this gen immediately. No, they don't. Heading elsewhere. Kindred, they'll be coming back. Kick the gen. Quick kicks for the Wraith. Steve gonna remember that. That is the add-on they're running. Are they giving chase over here? You're looking for the shimmer. You're not seeing the shimmer. Might have been going back for the unhook, maybe. And there they are. And they're gonna go after Yui, who does get away. No overcharge on the gen. Possibly eruption. We will see if they close down the chase of Yui in a quick fashion. Quick 3 gens. It will be eruption. There we go. Quick 3 gens, but the gen's stagnating now in a big way. Do you miss Hawkins? I absolutely do miss Hawkins. I'll say it. I was never big on Hawkins originally. Absence has absolutely made the heart grow fonder. I'd love to see it come back. There were rumours, rumblings, that we will get the Stranger Things chapter and the previous chapter coming back. I'd love that. Gonna look at that gem, won't be able to kick it. We'll get it moving again. Okay. Can Steve get rid of the Wraith? No, they're gonna camp this situation. Need someone to come in here, and Steve is gonna be able to get the unhook. They're going to come back. You want to try and avoid the tunnel. But also, Steve doesn't want to take aggro unnecessarily. Ugh, well, Steve will take the aggro. Do you get this window? I think you fake it out here. Fake it out. Big old swing and a miss. Moving around again. You get the window this time. You're just going to go straight for it. Do you get it? Quick fault needed. It won't be a quick fault. That's a crying shame. Crying shame for Steve. Going to run around this way. Is that Wraith heading back? Looks like it. So gets an injury, but nothing further. Here's this gem moving. We've proved ourselves. There's every chance you can get this before a dying state. And with 3 improved ourselves, even better. Power, congratulations! I will get you sorted for a VIP. Thank you so much for that. Really? Okay. I suppose it does directly benefit me. I will take that heal. What? What? Oh, you're leaving it 99s with eruption? With all of this stuff going on? I don't like this play, and also I don't like survivors who are that aggressive in micromanaging it, because you just know the sort of person they are, don't you? Middle management Mussolinis. Okay, well, no matter. Let's get on this gen, I suppose. On their head be it, if this is the game they want to play. Hello, Bob, welcome in. Did license for the RP run out or something? Eruption over there. Can't heal. Oh, but they can get back on the gen. Because they did not get hit with the incapacitation. Hello, Bob, welcome in. Oof, and there is a kill. I sort of refuse to let this be kicked, so I think as soon as we see Wraith here, if Wraith does head over this way, we might be tempted to just pop this gen. What do 199 gen? Because we've got a bit of a 3 gen over here. It makes sense, it's risky, It does sort of make sense. I don't really have any umbrage with the play per se. I take umbrage with people who are that aggressive in making sure things go their way. Can we take some aggro here? Okay, down goes Meg. Kick that gem. There they are. Just get the heal. Swing and a miss. Get to the padlet. Rebecca not doing a tremendous amount of good there, I would suggest. And now we've got to try and use this. Devoid of the pallet as it is. Do they have enough distance to get us here? Yeah, we're done. We're done. It was close. And I'll say I don't like the game that's being played by the team here. I think if we get off this hook, we're going to shake things up, pop the gen, and move things from there. No, I mean, I agree with you, Bob. I agree with you. I think it's pointless what's going on here. You're preaching to the choir. We're not getting healed? Good, good, good. I'm popping the gen. I'm popping the gen. You might foresee that there's not much of a game left for Steve. You want to get as much gen differential as you can. So it goes. Getting that gen done. So now, even if Steve does die here, which, you know, could very much be the case, it will at least be 4. I'm on death hook. Thank you. Still not an awful game state for us, but we've not had as irritating a team, to put it kindly, as we have on this occasion. Way to go. Okay. A reminder, Yoichi did get the full 6, the 5 gens and the escape. Nothing else will suffice here for Steve. Playing for the draw. And with the hook that far away, and thankfully no eruption connecting here, there's every opportunity you can get this gen. But the Wraith get over here in time. Obviously very speedy. When we get over here, okay. It is a gate situation. Oh god, both gates on this side. There is Wraith. They're after Meg. They get Meg. They're gonna slug? They're not gonna slug. Let's allow Steve to go in for the unhook over here. They're gonna head back immediately. Oh god. Difficult to know how to play this. There is Wraith. Thankfully, it will be the unhook. There's the injury. You need to run Killer Shack, and it's all on Steve now. It is all on Steve. Can he put together a decent Killer Shack loop? Can he keep Hope alive? And can he see where the Blade Wraith is? There's a Wraith gone. Oh, it might be all over here. It probably is all over. Yeah. Oh, a real aggravating sort of a game. Full of confusion and misdirection and ugh. One you want to forget, and Steve just falling short there. Steve just barely falling short. That is a well-fought 6-5 game between Yoichi and Steve. So Yoichi gets to win the full complement of 12. Steve, 2 losses on the bounce. 7 there. Oh, and you know what? That confirms it. Steve is our first survivor eliminated. No way for Steve to get to second place. So he is the first survivor eliminated from playoff contention.